as the 7th seed, and they control their own destiny. If they win out, they are headed to the playoffs for the first time since 2016. Bill Belichick, we know that he is really good against rookie quarterbacks. Tua's like, nope. And he didn't have Gesicki, he didn't have Parker, he didn't have Grant, and he didn't have the right touch on this one. Picked off right at the goal line by J.C. Jackson. He was looking for Lynn Bowden on that play. But the Patriots, offensively, they just don't scare anybody. You know, I mean, I get it. They're missing guys, but this has not been a fluid offense all year. Cam overshoots Jacoby Myers. They had to settle for a field goal and a 6-zip lead. On to the third, Miami actually got a touchdown to take a 1-point lead. Newton hits Jacoby Myers. But look at Xavier Howard. He's got 9 picks this year, but he forces the fumble recovered by a former Patriot, Landon Roberts. That's 20 straight games forcing a turnover, longest active streak in the NFL. And you know what the Miami Dolphins would do with it? With all sorts of injured wideouts, they'd turn to the run game. Salvon Ahmed, a gain of 31 as he cuts it outside. First Miami 100-yard rusher since 2018 when Kalen Ballage did it. Yeah, good for Ahmed. Undrafted kid out of Washington and getting it done. 23 carries, 122 and a score. Now it's 9-7 New England in the fourth. Tua busts it up the middle and somehow gets in there. I would call him slippery, if nothing else. We're coming on the blitz by J.C. Jackson, and he gets into the end zone after a successful 2-point try. Miami's up 15-9. Now it's 15-12. Dolphins have it again. Matt Breida, we remember him. Let's dust him off. 12 carries for 86 yards. Miami ran for 250 in the game, their most in 4 years. And then 7 plays later, Tua's like, yeah, you know what, Geno Smith, you're no longer the last rookie to beat a Belichick team. By the way, the Patriots won't make the playoffs for the first time since 2008. As for the Dolphins, this one felt good.
Going up against a Bill Belichick defense, that was a tough challenge for us offensively. But like I said, I think the offensive line did a tremendous job in both the run and the pass game. And then you also had the running backs, you know, doing their thing as well. But you know, it's after this game, we're just going to enjoy it. We're moving on to the next game.
You know, it's always good to win. I mean, that's why these guys put all the blood, sweat, and tears. That's why they, you know, prepare so hard and practice so hard and lift the weights and, you know, not so much for me, but for this team and these players and what they put into, you know, the effort they put into trying to go out there and execute. I'm just happy for these guys.
All right, so here we go. The Chiefs, they haven't solidified their hold on that number 1 seed. They haven't clinched it, but they are. Remember, only the 1 seed gets the bye. Dolphins, very much in the playoff picture. It's going to be fun. Remember, you could see them. This one was a good one. Took a while to decide. Oh, Drew Brees is back in uniform and pumped up. Yeah, he missed the last 4 games with broken ribs, a lung issue. Patrick Mahomes coming off that 3-interception game. How would Brees look early on? On a word, not good. Almost picked off there by Sorensen. And he was picked off there by L'Jarius Sneed. Started 0 for 6, the worst streak of his career to begin a game. Chiefs, so many playmakers. And this is consecutive weeks against really good defenses. Dolphins last week, Saints this time around. It's Tyreek Hill. That's 15 TD catches, tied with Dwayne Bowe for the most in a single season in franchise history. Later on in the first, trying to add more, Mahomes to Sammy Watkins. Look at Mahomes, the legs. We don't talk about those legs enough because he's got a bazooka on his right shoulder. That was a gain of 23, and then Mahomes to Kelsey. It happened so fast, we're going to put a clock on it. Not quite yet, but look at that. Here, you take it. It's like a hot potato thing. For Kelsey, his 10th receiving touchdown this season. So it's now 14-zip. Brees finally airs it out for Emmanuel Sanders for a gain of 51. According to Next Gen Stats, 50.8 in the air. Brees' longest completion over the last 3 seasons. And then 2 plays, Taysom Hill. He's like, you took my quarterback job away. But you know what? He's back to being kind of running back. His 6th rushing touchdown of the season, and the Saints are down 7. Weird play right before half. Demarcus Robinson, just get down. There's 10 seconds to go in the half. Instead, he fumbles. Saints just fall on it for the score. No, it squirts out of the end zone. It is a safety, but Alex Anzalone is going to be seeing this one in his sleep. But you know that little oblong ball type thing, it gets a little slippery down there. Breeze was like, what? We had a touchdown. What happened? 3rd quarter, the Saints are down 14-9. Breeze looking for Jared Cook in the end zone. Almost picked up by the New Orleans native, Tyrann Mathieu, who already has a career-high 6 picks this year. What an outstanding season he has had. 2 plays later, it's Breeze. Latavius Murray, stop blocking and catch this thing. He does, and then he runs with it, and he is into the end zone. Failed 2-point conversion, but the Saints have their first lead of the game. But here comes Mahomes. It looked like he was throwing it away. I swear he was. But Mecole Hardman, not only does he catch it, no, that's not incomplete. He gets 1, 2, 3, drags some sand with him. That was awesome. On to the 4th. Cam Jordan, Andrew Wiley battling. Jordan, lands the Canelo punch. And one of the better guys in the NFL is done for the day. That's an ejection. And Sean Payton's like, Chiefs next play. Mahomes. Le'Veon Bell, you take this. You get in there. After a 2-point conversion, the Chiefs are back up 14. It feels like he's playing in the backyard. Now, I don't know who has like a 100-yard field like this in their backyard. He's probably some really rich dude, but you know what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, Jordan could not help out on that. Next Chiefs possession, 3rd and 10. Mahomes is sacked by Trey Hendrickson. And actually, it's a fumble. Quan Alexander, it's all about the Quan, recovers. A huge play. I got to tell you, they got great pressure on the front 4 all day, and Mahomes is going to need an ice bath on the plane on the way home. Then it's Breeze to Alvin Kamara, who was back from the dead with his quarterback back. First receiving touchdown since week 10, and the Saints are down 7. Now Mahomes. Tyreek Hill, that's a gain of 16. Look at the nifty catch. Holy smokes. Hill has just been fantastic in 2020. Then Clyde Edwards-Helaire, their 1st-round pick, gets piled up inside the 10, and unfortunately you can see how much pain he is in, carried to the locker room, the Baton Rouge, Louisiana native. Chiefs settle for a field goal and a 10-point lead. Then Breeze hits Lil Jordan Humphrey for the 17-yard score, and New Orleans is within 3. Ensuing Chiefs possession with under 2 to go, no Saints timeouts left. Bell gets the 1st down, moves the sticks, and wow, that is back-to-back road wins in Miami, in New Orleans, and the Chiefs improved to 13-1 and still have that number 1 seed in the AFC. Now time for our next-gen stats powered by AWS. We showed you the touchdown toss, if that's what it was, to Travis Kelce. 0.5 seconds. Fastest completion of the season. Seriously, was that thing baked in the microwave? And Mahomes was like, I can't hot. That's too hot. Give me a pot holder or something. The Chiefs get that going. That was pretty cool.
To Le'Veon Bell. Good one between the Bucs and the Falcons earlier today. It was 17-0 Atlanta at halftime. But then Tom Brady and Mike Evans started hooking up. This one down to the 1-yard line. From there, Leonard Fournette just backs, never even went down. It's like he's doing a wall sit. Strong legs, strong core. Fournette to the house. They're on the board. Natty Ice looking to extend that lead. Got a 1st down. Drive continues for Atlanta. Hayden Hurst for the touchdown, so it's back to 24-7. Remember, 17-point lead, but Tom Brady, he's been down 28-3 to Atlanta. That was Super Bowl 51, so 24-7, that's child's play. Here comes Brady, late in the 3rd. Once again, finds Mike Evans. Takes it to the 5-yard line. And then Brady. This time to Chris Godwin. God mode. The Bucks back in this thing.